Devin, just speak first about being able to represent TCU out here at Big 12 Media Days.
Man, that's a blessing. I'm glad the coaches, they think so highly of me to come represent, like you said, represent my teammates. We got an awesome team going, so the fact that I was chosen, I'm blessed to be here.
Your parents are here. We got a chance to talk to them, playing with your brother. How great of an experience has that been to be close to home, playing in front of your family, and to have family with you on campus?
Like you said, it's been awesome. The fact that we're at the same school, they can go to one game. There's no trying to divide who gets dad, who gets mom this weekend, and stuff like that. So it's been awesome. And like you said, hour away, they can just come up here. I called them yesterday. I'm like, y'all want to come to Media Day? And of course they did, because they know I don't like taking pictures and all that stuff. So they came to show up. But yeah, it's been awesome.
You fooled us. You look super comfortable. So you're good. You got this.
So you and Namdi and Bud all found an extra year to come back and play together in this defense for another season. How cool was it to know that there's so much veteran talent coming back for the second year of this team?
I mean, I was super excited. Like I said, I told the story before, but I was in the academic center, and I knew I had another year because I had redshirted. It was going in my 5th year. And then Bud came in, and I was like, what you doing here? He's like, I'm about to get my classes. I was like, you coming back? He's like, yeah. He didn't know I was coming back either, so that was funny. And then Mandy, when we found out about the lawsuit going through, I was like, okay. So we're getting the squad back together, get to run it back. Like I said, I felt like we left some meat on the bone last year, so, get to take advantage, live up to our potential.
You have professional goals playing under Andy Avalos. A lot of people have said that they believe that he can prepare you to play in the NFL.
Sure.
How important was it to have that continuity, and then what are you looking to prepare as you get ready for a potential professional future?
I mean, it's been awesome, just working on my craft, getting better. Like you said, Avalos, the defense we run is very pro-style. I mean, it's multiple, a lot of different looks. Talked to my guys. Cooper McDonald got signed by the Chiefs. Another guy I played with, Keith Cooper, he's on the Lions, got signed. And obviously our other league guys, they talk about learning the playbook and how it prepares us for that level. And then just physical development, Coach Kaz and them. So I'm trying to take all the steps, do what I can, do the best I can, put myself in position. This time next year, be in a training camp or something. Yes, sir.
What do you think the biggest growth point is going to be for the defense in year 2 under Avalos?
Biggest growth, I mean, I feel like stop the run. Obviously, that's an emphasis all year, all off season. We recognize that. You can do self-scout. You're like, we got to be better in that area. And then other than that, just development mentally. Like everybody knows what they're doing. A year 2. Last year we were installing. We were installing. Even in the season, it felt like just first time you see a player is like the week you're going to play. Which now we can do that, and it'd be extra. It'd be the little topping, but we already got the substance down. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Coach Stocks always talks about the depth of this team. What are you seeing from the depth standpoint on defense?
I mean, I feel like we're at least 2 deep at pretty much every spot. Like, I'm excited. Like you said, when you got depth like that, you can really go. You're not conserving. You're not going to be stuck on the field and you're like, can't go because I don't really – you want to trust your teammates. So trusting that they're giving their all. They're working their butts off in every strength and conditioning drill we do. They know the playbook. That way, when you come off, it's another bullet flying. Reload. That's all it is.
Kind of building off of that, you guys are a little bit of a mash unit, especially early on the defensive line. You've got some guys back from injury. Some of those young guys got much needed experience, and you brought in some reinforcements as freshmen. How is that particular group looking, and what do you think that front part of that defense can look like this fall?
I'm excited. Like you said, we got a lot of guys back. Just named Paul. We got Mike back. Marcus getting healthy. Brought in Ansel. All the young guys. I can name them all. Tristan's really been developing. We got. Shelton Perry, all of them, all the boys, and then backs. So I'm excited. Like I said, I feel like we got depth, people that we can trust. It's going to be a competitive camp, and that's always better. It makes everybody better when you're really competing for a spot. You got some competition. So, yeah.
On the other side of those trenches, you've got Colton Geary sliding over center. You've got Cade Bennett helping you back at that guard spot. Just talk about what those battles have been like in the spring. What it's been like to get to know those guys a little bit.
I mean, one, they're awesome guys. Like you said, I don't like them when we're on the field, but after, you get to cool out, hang out. But no, I trust those guys. Geary moving to center. I know that's probably his more natural position, so I know he's excited for that. Cade last year kind of came in banged up, so happy to see him healthy. He's been killing the workouts. He said he got our tackles, got the young guys, even freshmen like that, but like Witt been shining. So I'm excited. They got the same thing. They went and watched the film. They said they want to run the ball better. So we've been emphasizing that. And when you're trying to stop the run and run the ball, it gets a little physical. So it's been fun. Yeah.
So you look at the slate ahead, the Big 12 schedule, as well as the offseason schedule. Like, we've got Rich Rod talking in the back. You've got Scott Frost coming back to UCF. You've got Bill Belichick to open the season. the coaching in this league is as deep as the team.
Yeah.
When you look at what the schedule looks like and just the strength of this conference, what do you see as a player?
I mean, I'm excited. Like you said, we play the players, but I know our coaches are just as competitive as us. So I know they got their work cut out. I take our coaches versus anybody. So it's exciting. I see the work they put in. They're up there long hours. They're coming through the pad at like 7, 8 o'clock. You see the coach. They're still going strong. So I'm excited for that. You know, they can put great game plans, and you know it's gonna be competitive. That's all you can ask for is a lot of eyes, a lot of stakes, and you know go out there and handle it.
Devin, what is it about this team that leads you to believe you guys will compete for a Big 12 championship?
I mean, I just got confidence in us. I felt like last year we should have competed with it. So just the fact that we brought so many people back, we lost a few people, you know, Sagan and Best, but we added Manjack and JD, and then young guys like Dozie, Terry. So I mean, I've seen it in the workouts. That's why I'm so excited. You know, you kind of know what you have. We kind of block out the noise. I know what we got. I know if we handle our business, I take us versus anybody.
How do you manage the internal expectations that you guys have that are really, really high, with understanding that you have to take a one-day, one-game approach so that you're ready for that game against North Carolina and you're not focused on offense?
I mean, if we don't handle our business today, it doesn't matter what we think we'll be tomorrow. So, like, if we're looking at the championship, when we slip up and we lose a game that we shouldn't, then our hopes are for naught. So, definitely just 1-0 mentality. I feel like that's something I've taken from our old coaching staff and our whole life is like if we win the day and we just keep stacking, eventually we'll look up and we're like where we're at. So.